Welcome to Hard Biblical Questions, exploring Scripture's tough topics. Welcome to this insightful journey into the ancient wisdom of the Ten Commandments, which were famously delivered to Moses on Mount Sinai in Exodus 20. But did you know that each commandment has a precedent in the book of Genesis? Let's explore these profound connections. First, "You shall have no other gods before me," is echoed in Genesis 35:2. Jacob instructs his household to put away foreign gods, underscoring the early expectation of worshiping the one true God. Second, "You shall not make for yourself a carved image," finds its roots in Genesis 31:19, where Rachel steals her father Laban's idols. This act highlights the negative view of idolatry even before the commandments. Next, "You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain," is aligned with Genesis 4:26. Here, people began to call upon the name of the Lord, demonstrating a deep reverence toward God's name. Fourth, the call to remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy links back to Genesis 2:2-3, where God rests on the seventh day, setting a divine precedent for rest and sanctity, and to keep it holy. The fifth commandment, "Honor your father and your mother," has its precursor in Genesis 9:22-25. Ham dishonors Noah and is cursed, showing the grave consequences of disrespecting parents. Moving on, "You shall not murder" is undeniably reflected in Genesis 4:8-11 with the story of Cain and Abel. Here, murder is condemned by God from the beginning. The seventh commandment, "You shall not commit adultery," aligns with Genesis 39:7-9. Joseph's refusal of Potiphar's wife affirms adultery as a sin against God. "You shall not steal" resonates with Genesis 31:30-32, where Laban accuses Jacob of theft, highlighting that stealing was recognized as wrong and punishable. The ninth commandment, "You shall not bear false witness," is illustrated in Genesis 12:10-20. Abraham's lie about Sarah leads to Pharaoh's rebuke, showing the harm of falsehood. Finally, "You shall not covet" takes us back to Genesis 3:6. Eve's desire for forbidden fruit leads to original sin, exemplifying the destructive power of covetousness. These stories reveal how these timeless principles were embedded in human history long before they were etched in stone. Thank you for joining us in exploring the intrinsic moral fabric woven throughout Genesis and its enduring truth. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already, so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Also, you might like some of our other channels we have on YouTube, like Short Bible Stories, Top 10 Most Loved Bible Verses, and Senior Life Simplified. Please check them out. I think you will like them. Thank you, and God bless.